Change is it is the law of nature. Changes take place around us all the time. So let's take a look at some common changes happening to us. All of us were born as a small baby. Then our body grows, our weight increases, our height increases, and after passing all the stages of life, we finally reach old age stage. In fact, during our entire life, our hair and nails keeps on growing, right? So what kind of change is this? This is change in size. Similar is the case with plants and animals also. From a small seed which we sow in soil, a plant turns into a huge tree. The summers are really hot, whereas the winters are really cold. What kind of change is this? This is change in temperature. In fact, change in temperature is observed on day-to-day basis. Some days are really hot, whereas others are not. In summers, the days are quite hot, whereas the nights are cool, right? All the planets of our solar system are continuously revolving around the sun. We know that, right? So what kind of change is this? This is change in position. They are continuously changing their positions. Alright. So during sunset or sunrise, the color of sky is somewhat like this, yellowish. Whereas the sky appears to be blue during the day. Whereas in night the sky appears to be dark. So what kind of change is this which you observe on a daily basis? It is change in color. So when we put water for boiling, after some time it starts forming vapor. We know that, right? So what is happening? The liquid is changing into gaseous state, right? Similarly, when an ice cube melts, the solid state changes into liquid state. So what kind of change is this? This is change in state. Alright? Alright, so now we want to know, can we group or classify these changes? Is there any similarity between these changes? Let's find out. Yes, we can classify changes and they are classified as reversible and non-reversible. Non-reversible changes are also called as irreversible changes. Okay, we will now try to find out what are reversible and non-reversible changes. First, we will study about reversible changes. So, reversible changes are the changes that can be reversed. As the name suggests, the changes that can be reversed, and you can obtain the changed substance in its original form. Alright, let's take an example. Alright, so we have a paper here and we made a paper boat out of it, right? So this was the original substance and now we made a paper boat out of it. So this is the changed substance, right? Now I want my original substance back. That means I want my paper back. Can I get my paper back? Yes, I can. I just have to unfold this paper boat and I will get my paper back. Yes, it will be little crushed up, but I will get my paper back. So these kind of changes where the change can be reversed and you can get back the original substance are known as reversible changes. Alright, let's take one more example. Again, we have a paper and we just crushed it up, alright? But now we want this paper back. Can we get it back? Yes, we can. Again, we just have to unfold this paper and we will get the paper back, alright? You got the original substance back. So again, this is reversible change. This change can be reversed, alright? Alright, so let's talk about irreversible changes. So irreversible changes are the changes that cannot be reversed. Irreversible changes are opposite of reversible changes. So changes that cannot be reversed and you cannot get back the original substance. Also, irreversible change is a permanent change, You cannot get back the original substance. You cannot just reverse this change. So these kind of changes are called as irreversible changes. Now we will look at some examples. Alright, so we have the paper here with which we made boat, but now we just put that paper on fire. And the paper turned into ash and smoke, produced smoke, right? Alright, so now can I get back the original substance, my paper back? Obviously no, I cannot get this paper back, right? I have just burnt it. So these kind of changes where you cannot reverse the change and cannot get the original substance back are known as irreversible changes. Alright? Alright. So now I believe you have understood the difference between reversible and irreversible changes. Reversible changes can be reversed. You can get back the original substance. And irreversible changes cannot be reversed. You cannot get the original substance back. Alright? Alright. Okay. So now we will take some examples of reversible and irreversible changes, and you have to tell me whether the change is reversible or irreversible. Alright? Alright, let's get started. Alright, so let's take a look at our first example, and you have to tell me whether this is a reversible or irreversible change. Alright? So on a hot summer day, my ice cream has started melting. And I want my ice cream back in its original state. Can I get it back? Yes, I can. I just have to freeze this ice cream again. I'll have to put this ice cream again in the fridge and I will get it back in its original state, right? So this is a reversible change. You understood that, right? Okay, let's move forward. Oh, look what I did. So we made chapatis out of dough. Now I want to get back the dough. Can I get it back? I have already made the chapatis and now I want the dough back in its original state. Can I get it back? Of course no. So this is a irreversible change. You cannot get back the original substance. Alright? Alright, so we started inflating balloons for a party. But now the party is over and we want to save some balloons for the next year. Alright? So can we get back the original substance? The original balloons, the non-inflated ones with which we started? Yes, we can. You just have to let the air escape out of these balloons and you will get back the original ones. Right? आपको इसमें से सिर्फ हवा बाहर निकालनी है and you will get back the original one. So this is a reversible change. Right? Right. You can reverse the change. Alright, let's take one more example. Okay. I purchased a pencil and an eraser, but after some time, after using it for some days, it got shorter and my eraser also got smaller. Now I want the original pencil and eraser back. Can I get it back? Of course no. So this is a irreversible change. You cannot reverse this change. You cannot get back the original substance. Alright? Alright. Alright, so what do you think? What kind of change is freezing? The water has freezed into ice cubes. Can we get back the original water? Yes, we can. You just have to take it out of the fridge, keep it at normal temperature and you will get back the water again. So it is a reversible change. We made juice out of these oranges. Can I get back the oranges? No, it is a irreversible change. So we made curd out of milk. Can we get back the milk now? No, it is also a irreversible change. Alright? So we have mixed sugar in water and now we want to get back the sugar. Can we get it back? Just think about it. We have learned this in chapter 5, separation of substances. Yes, we can get back the sugar through evaporation process, right? We learned this. This is a reversible change. Alright. So you have made some food items out of these ingredients. So after making these food items, can you get back the ingredients? No, right? So this is also an irreversible change. Alright. Alright, so here we took some dough, made some dough balls and started rolling chapati on this chakla with the help of belan, right? but we didn't like the shape of the chapati. So we want the dough balls back. Can we get it back? Yes, we can. We have not made chapati as of now. We have just rolled the dough. So we can get back the dough balls. So this is a reversible change. So when you light an agarbatti, it produces ash and gases, right? So can you get back the agarbatti in its original form? No, right? So it is an